Just a few months ago, I thought I was living the American dream, owning my own business, you know, the suit and tie thing. But at the end of the day, I didn't love it. It wasn't fueling my passion. So I sought out a position in a brand new industry, which led me to MAP. I've always been into cars, and now that I'm here doing marketing and content creation, it got me thinking, why not me, right? Why shouldn't I give a shot at building a car that I could enjoy and put it up on YouTube to share my passion with other enthusiasts? The only problem is, what car? And what can I possibly do that hasn't been done before? What's going on, you guys? Charlie here from MAPerformance, and today is still day 2 of my prep for Proving Grounds weekend to get this Evo out there and on the track. As you guys saw earlier today, we got the turbo installed, we got the manifold installed, we got the downpipe installed, we got this front lip added, we got the canards on, we got the front bumper back on. As you can see, I cleaned up those, I got that nasty yellow tint off the fog lights, and now we're going to get the wheels mounted and balanced. That's right, we got TE37 SLs. They're 18 by 10.5 plus 22s. I'm not going to show you guys what color they are quite yet, but they look incredible. TE37 SLs. We're going to get them mounted and balanced right now. All right, you guys, so we just got done getting the tires mounted and balanced here at Adaptive Auto Repair. Kevin's the guy who helped me out here, and I just figured I'd give him a chance to tell you guys a little bit what he does. They're in the South St. Paul area, so why don't you give us an intro?
So we just do a little bit of general automotive repair. We do a little bit of everything. Anything from LS swaps and bikes or really nice rim tire mount combo setups.
yeah, and these guys are enthusiasts too, so I mean, you can bring them projects small and projects large, and I'm sure they'll take on whatever they can and help you guys out. They did an awesome job on the wheels. Seriously, I can't thank you guys enough for getting us in last minute. If I were you guys, I would definitely take your wheels here if you wanted them mounted and balanced, or really anything else. So thanks again, Kevin. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys, we're gonna head back to the shop and we'll get everything on the car, and then I can show you guys finally what these wheels look like. I just got back from the tire shop, just got done eating a little bit of food. I'm tired of teasing you guys about what the wheels are. I'm ready to show you what they are. Honestly, I love the color. You already know that they're TE37 SLs. Surprisingly enough, when I posted this in the first video and asked you guys to guess what the wheels were and the color, the very first comment got it right. So Avenging Eyes, hit us up, shoot me a personal DM on Instagram. It's gonna be right down here. We'll have somebody do that in post, but hit me up, let me know, because we'll get you like a t-shirt or something like that, because you nailed it right on the head.
Nice.
And it was literally the very first comment that guessed the wheels, and you had it the exact color and the wheels. So they are hyper blue TE37 SLs, or 18 by 10.5 all the way around, plus 22s. So we may have to do a little bit of fender rolling to get it to fit, but I think that they'll be absolutely the perfect amount of aggressive setup to like function. So I've got the jack back here. We're gonna go ahead and get these mocked up. We're gonna get all the coilover ride heights dialed in, because tomorrow we got to take this thing to get an alignment, and then we're heading up to the track. Also, you guys will notice that the front bumper is off the car. We actually had a little bit of an issue where the lip was catching on the front tires slightly, so we just kind of shuffled it back, and we also want to put some additional washers around these nuts so that if it does ever catch, it doesn't actually pull the lip off the car all the way. So just some stuff that we're considering as like last minute track day prep stuff. I mean, if you guys have ever been to a track, you already know what it is. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get the raised stickers on the spokes here, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the tires on the car so we can mock this up and see how it looks. Honestly, I'm super pumped for this part. I've been waiting for this moment for so long. So I've been on record and said before that a good set of wheels can make or break a car, and I think that these are going to 100% make this car. So anyways, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get these stickers on, then we're gonna get them mocked up, and we're gonna get this dialed in. Damn, these are looking absolutely better and better just by the second. I cannot wait to get this first set on the car. I'm not gonna mess around anymore. The stickers are on. I think I kind of messed up on one of them, but it's okay. It's not too bad. It's just a little bit off. Nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and get them on the car. I can't wait anymore. All right, you guys, so these wheels, they look incredible, right? I mean, okay, the color is perfect. I love the way that the red accents the brake calipers and everything like that. Obviously, I gotta go a bit lower all the way around. I gotta lower the fronts quite a bit, and I'm gonna have to lower the rears quite a bit. I might even wanna roll this fender, the rear fenders quite a bit, just to get it maybe out a little bit. And as we look over, it's pretty close, but it's got a little bit of poke here. Nonetheless, we're gonna go ahead and start adjusting these now. Again, I love the way they look though. Hey Brian.
Hey, what up?
Brian's gonna help me out now. I just signed him up for it.
How it usually goes.
All right.
These wheels look really good.
They look incredible.
Way deeper than I thought in photos.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we're gonna go ahead and maybe take some measurements, and I'm gonna start adjusting some stuff here. So what we ended up doing was loosening the collar around the actual like shock threads. I'm not sure what the technical term is, and lowering that down instead of lowering the spring so that we didn't have like a free moving spring inside there. So we dropped that stuff down about 1 inch, but because we raised the spring to like increase the preload on the spring itself, we really only dropped the car down maybe 3/4 of an inch right now. So tomorrow I'm definitely gonna drop it down some more, probably at least another 1/2 inch or so. In the fronts, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do in the rear yet. I'm just kind of sitting on it right now, but they're looking decent. It's looking good. We'll get the front bumper back on tomorrow. Because the fender liners are messed up, we gotta figure out a way to kind of secure those so they're not flapping around. We definitely have made some headway in adjusting the suspension today. We obviously got the wheels mounted and balanced. We did a ton of stuff earlier today that you guys saw in the last episode. This will still be the same episode of kind of like the day 2 going into day 3 of prep until I head out there, basically getting the car ready, getting everything I need ready. This is where I'm putting it off. I'll see you guys in the morning. Trying a new transition. What's going on, you guys? It is the next morning. I'm back. I already got the car going up on the jack here. We're gonna get it both sides jacked up and probably drop these fronts about another 1/2 inch or so. Probably gonna do the same in the rear. And I also want to adjust the preload on the rear springs because we did that on the fronts as well. So gonna adjust those just to match. I'm gonna go ahead and start, like I said, dialing in the suspension, and I can talk you guys through a little bit later how we did it with these Öhlins if you're not familiar with them. There's multiple ways that you can adjust the ride height, and I'll walk you guys through how we did it. All right, so these Öhlins Road and Track coilovers actually have a collar down by the hub that you can loosen. It uses a 6mm and a 5mm Allen nut and bolt down by the hub that you can loosen in order to actually then just be able to spin the actual threads and lowering that into that section of it, the collar, I guess you could call it. So you're lowering it down there while keeping the preload on your springs the same. And so in doing so, we've actually gone ahead and lowered the car down about another 1/2 inch on the fronts. Once we get this front bumper on, I think it's gonna look really good. All right, you guys, so everything's officially put back together. As you can see, we got the splitter rods on. Wheels are on, everything's kind of lowered down. I do need to do some adjusting to the preload on the rear coilovers, but that's all stuff that can wait as time permits. Right now, we're just getting some data logs on the tune. I mean, we did update quite a few parts. Tiny did go out and do a test pull with the car. We did get some feedback from that with apparently there being some knock. So we're kind of checking out if that has something to do with the map that's on the car. Hopefully it's something we can maybe look into and fix. It sounded like, according to you, Tiny, it's only when the wastegate opens to the open dump.
Yeah, so I want to go take a log and make sure it's not reporting a false knock. The knock threshold for the check engine light flashing is set pretty modestly, so sometimes you can have some oversensitivity. But
I also haven't even been in the car to do a pull yet, so I haven't even heard really what the car sounds like yet with the open dump. So I'm gonna jump in and go for a pull with Tiny. I'll keep you guys with so you guys can hear it too, but I'm sure it sounds pretty good. Just backing up, it sounds meaner. Yeah, it sounds pretty gnarly.
Dalen doesn't like it.
Really?
He says that like these cars are too new to be like that rowdy and obnoxious.
Huh. It sounds really loud.
I think it feels faster or slower.
I think it feels faster.
That's funny because it's on 5 less pounds boost.
Oh, wow. But it could also... So how are we looking so far?
I don't know, I have to go put the bring it back.
Oh, okay.
Upload the log.
I didn't know if this was like a live data feed. I mean, the common theme here today is realistically what goes into these last minute preparations before you hit the track, right? I mean, we've had to dial in the suspension. We're trying to dial in some stuff with the tune. We changed a ton of parts, which is usually less than ideal right before a track day. But with this being like the first track day with this car, my first track day ever, there's a lot of stuff going into just making this safe to drive and fun to drive at the same time. So, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate. I'd love to hear some comments down below about what your guys' experiences have been in doing things similar to this for track preparations. So let us know down below. By the way, the car sounds absolutely gnarly. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, I think I'm glad that you went with the open wastegate and not the recirc. That's like the last little bit of child in me starting to try to grow up a little bit, but I don't think I can ever get rid of the sensation and the feeling of an open dump on a wastegate, because it's just
Nothing like a big old open dump.
yeah, just a big dump.
So I just got up here to Samaritan Tire in Minnetonka. This is where we had our alignment appointment for. So I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm a little bit early, so I think I might order some lunch to have delivered outside while I kill some time. Make sure nothing on the car is falling off. But it's looking good. They did say I could go back in there and show you guys a couple shots of the car once it's up on the alignment rack. So I'll make sure to get in there and show you guys what's going on. All right, you guys, I'm finally back from Samaritan Tire. Big development here, I guess, in the plan for today. Tiny is gonna stay late like a champion. He is going to work on sorting out some stuff with the tune on the car, and I actually have to get up to Brainerd now. Like, I gotta leave right now. And so I'm going to take our new Type R, which originally Dalen was gonna take up. But then tomorrow, since Dalen's leaving tomorrow, Tiny can work on the car into the wee hours of the night. And then Dalen will drive the Evo up tomorrow so that we can get busy on the road course and have some fun with the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the Type R all packed up, and I'm gonna head on up there tonight. So it's now the morning of the first day up here at Brainerd. So as you guys can tell right now, I'm in the Type R. It is a tight car, and I'm headed to the racetrack now to get my first racetrack experience ever. I don't know if I've ever shared this here, but I've never even stepped foot on a racetrack or at a race track venue, more or less. So this is gonna be a whole new experience for me, and I'm really, really excited to just get into it.
what's up, Charlie, and the rest of everyone? It's Kyle back here, still at the shop. I just thought I'd fill you in on the Evo. You know, we talked about you left it here and you went up north. So yeah, just noticed some issues that we were having, mostly because of me with the tune. So changed some stuff around and kind of learned some stuff that we're gonna have to change in the long term, but at least for now, we got you something a little bit more safe and pretty fun. I'm not really good at holding the vlog camera like this, you know, but the car looks absolutely sick. It sounds insane, and I think you're gonna have a lot of fun. I definitely went and ripped it around and got some heat in the tires for you. So have a blast, and yeah.
All right, let me get some donut out of my teeth, and maybe turn the radio down here. There we go. Harley's Evo 10. You just finished yesterday. The car drives really good, actually. I'm pretty impressed with where they got it. You know, driving a fresh project car that somebody else built is always, you know, a little bit nerve-wracking. Yeah, so I've got 3 hours in the car to judge everything they've done, and so I'm going to start doing that as of right now. Alright, so we're like an hour in. First thing I want to say is these Olin's Road and Track coilovers are incredible. So I just went through a construction zone that has like all the cut concrete strips and just like, you know, the most like brutal, like man boob identifying kind of road. I think we all know the type. Just went through that, and these things just, I mean, just took it all up. They just soaked up everything. Yeah, so far, good job, dudes. Nothing's falling off, so probably just jinxed myself, but we'll keep going here. Stopped on the side of the road to stretch. Charlie's little splitter rod here is starting to lower itself down, so we've got the car's splitter's, you know, it's hanging a little low, but we'll tighten her up. Got to give her a little couple twisty boys here, and we're gonna be just fine. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll be back on the road. We're like 20 miles out from Brainerd. We're really doing it, boys. We're really doing it.
I'm here currently trackside at the autocross track. As you guys can tell, it's about to get pretty loud here, but I'm gonna get you guys some awesome shots of this event. Today, I'm mostly doing event coverage, trying to get some content while Dalen is actually bringing up the Evo. So with that being said, guys, enjoy some of these shots. I'm gonna try and give you guys a full inside scoop as what it's like to be up here at Proving Grounds, especially during my first time. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoy it. I'll try and keep you updated throughout the day, but it's pretty loud here, as you can already tell. So I'm actually here with a guy named Glenn. He is running a whole bunch of map parts. Glenn, say what's up to the vlog. What's up? And we're here running some autocross stuff. We just did a run. I tried to record myself that run. The next time around, I'm gonna record the actual track. Right now, he's currently running our MAPerformance intercooler. So we're running some K-tuner data, just checking some IATs, letting the car cool down at this point, but he's running some pretty good times. So this last time around we just nicked the cone, so we're gonna try and do the same or better, but not hit any cones. All right, you guys, new development has happened since we looped back around and got back in line to go. It started to rain, so now it's gonna be a game of who can make the fastest wet lap, pretty much, which will be fun. So again, we're gonna record the track this time for you guys instead of myself, because you don't need to see my fat face in a helmet this often. So And just like that, the Evo has arrived. It's finally here, except it's raining still, so that's no fun. All right, you guys, so just to give you a little bit of an update, obviously the Evo's here. We've been shooting some content of the Evo. We've also been shooting some content of some of these drift cars and just kind of being out here at Proving Grounds. Overall today, again, it's autocross with some drift practice and things like that. And so I've just been trying to get content of pretty much everything going on so that I can show you guys a little bit about what it's like to come out to Proving Grounds. So far, I've had a great time. As you can tell, I'm pretty sunburned already, but it's been an absolute blast. I'll let you guys know if there's anything else that comes up, but we're here, the car is here, the car runs, it runs well, actually. There's a few things left to sort out, so it's not like it's making any kind of crazy numbers. They didn't even have a chance to throw it on the dyno to find out what it made with the new tune and all these new parts. But that's because, again, it was just a mad dash to get it to the point where it could drive up here safely and be driven around this road course. And so I'm just enjoying myself out here, having a good time, making some new friends. Again, hopefully I saw some of you guys here. It's an absolute blast. So if you're in the area and you didn't make it this year, you got to come up next time. It is a little bit less of an event this time around because of COVID and everything like that. So it isn't the full-on Proving Grounds that some people already know and love. But nonetheless, it's still a good weekend out with the cars and just enjoying the thing that we all love and work on so damn hard. I know firsthand. I mean, you guys watched me work on this thing for 13 and a half hours the last like 4 days in a row. So I've had a good time working on the car. I'm just grateful that it's here and it runs and it looks great and runs well, and I'm excited to enjoy it all day tomorrow. So you guys will see some of that here, but nonetheless, this might be where I end it for today. I might get some stuff of us shooting some pictures and whatnot in there, but nonetheless, I'm here, and that's what this video was about. Anyway, so if you guys enjoy this type of content from us and you are excited to see more of us here at Proving Grounds, be sure to leave this video a big old thumbs up. Let me know your comments down below. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss this next upload. Make sure you turn on those notifications, and we'll see you guys in the next video.